Hello everyone and welcome to ChangeCockpit Purview&Copilot or ChangeCockpit Freebie Edition. My name is Rolf Tröndle and I'm the host of today's free session. So this month it's Purview and Copilot. The reason for this is that it looks like Copilot is on vacation, Copilot on holiday. Whatever, Copilot, we have only one change which is rolling out this and or the following month regarding Copilot. So I decided to include Purview as well to get you some insights what I normally present or how the presentation style for Purview in ChangeCockpit Full Edition is. So for today's agenda, for the whole Change Cockpit, it's 105 changes which are being presented and which are rolling out in July and August only. So I focus only on the changes which are currently rolling out or in the near future. So it's only the information which matters most to you. So we see here all the other workloads, but we go for Copilot with one change and afterwards Purview with 7 changes. And the slides are built as follows. We see the title, description of the change, workload, then more information if you need some more information about this particular change, status, the expected rollout date, admin and user impact score from low, medium to high. More information about the impact scores are here in the middle, and as always, screenshot if available. So let's start with Copilot, the one and only change which is rolling out this month or next month. It's both of it. So we have for SharePoint Online, we have integrated authoring assistance in text web part. So if you're writing text in a text web part, then you will be able to click the Copilot button on top. You have the options of rewrite text, change tone, condense, and then the Copilot will fire up and give you some more information. And if you're happy with the output, with the text generated, you can just click on replace to add it to your text web parts text and replace your existing text in there. The rollout date is for targeted customers or targeted tenants, targeted users. It's the first half of July, so you should have it already probably. And for standard user, standard tenants, it's end of July and the first half of August. Then let's continue with Purview. Purview's viewed. First of all, Purview portal reached generally available or general availability GA. So this Purview portal is a unified experience which is here to control all Purview experiences in one portal. For those of you who are managing Purview in Microsoft 365, you did this so far in compliance.microsoft.com, but now you can do this also on purview.microsoft.com. But this also includes other Purview solutions like for Azure as an example, and not only for data which is stored in Microsoft 365. So it's across data governance for data security and compliance about all your data. That's the goal, and not only the one in Microsoft 365. And Purview portal, the first new feature in the new portal is modernized e-discovery. This means the e-discovery experiences of content search, e-discovery standard and premium are merged together in one control. We see it on the right side. On the left side is the old menu from the compliance Microsoft.com portal. And it's not only integrated together or combined, there will also be new features like you will be able to search with a message ID or sensitivity labels, selectable insensitive information types if you use these. Advanced data source mapping means you can now link a OneDrive for Business with the respective user name, user UPN or SMTP address. New improved intersection statistics with information on results of sensitive information types, communication participants, so you see more details available. And you will get finally a progress bar during the search. I hope it's not the regular Microsoft Progress bar, which stops at 99% for the most of the time, but a really usable one, then this feature would be great, really great. And process reports for actions and statistics. So you will get a bunch of new features regarding search and e-discovery standard and premium. Planner will also have now e-discovery support. At least it reached general availability. So you can search for planner tasks and you will see all details like labels as an example, which are stored in the planner plans. But that's quite interesting because this feature will only be available in tenants created before October 2022. All other tenants will get it later. This will be announced at a later date, I think, also here in ChangeCockpit. So, but when was your particular tenant created, you can find this out very easily. The easiest way is to go to Teams Admin Center and you will have there a message card called organization details, and there you will see the organization created date, and this is when your tenant was created. So if it's before to October 2022, then you will get this change now, or you should already have this change because the rollout date is first half of July. Insider risk, after the combination of insider risk and data loss prevention adaptive protection that was in May already announced. Now insider risk will get adaptive protection with conditional access. So let's say you have a user which now suddenly starts to download files from all your internal SharePoint sites and then copies this to a USB drive. This user will probably raise an alarm if you use insider risk and will be flagged with an elevated risk. So now you will be able with adaptive protection to lock out this user using conditional access policies. So you create a new conditional access policy for insider risk users with an elevated state with a grant as block access, so they can't download any information, any further information, as long as you didn't remediate this user after you checked what's going on there. Then e-discovery, the compliance boundary will get a new commandlet. So if you configured the compliance boundaries, let's say you work in a company with multiple divisions, with some or different agencies, and you splitted the role groups to search all, so they will be able to search only within their compliance boundary, then you can now ensure that these mailbox sites or OneDrives have the correct boundary applied with invoke compliance security filter action PowerShell commandlet. Information protection sensitivity labels will get now the feature of dynamic watermarking. For those of you who use Teams Premium with sensitivity labels and protected team meetings, they will notice that they are able to use dynamic watermarking, which applies the user's user principal name as a watermark, so you would see who leaked the information. This will now also be available with normal regular sensitivity labels, as an example in Word. So if you apply this sensitivity label to this Word document and another user opens it, then this user's particular user principal name will be applied in here. So if the user takes a snapshot with, let's say, the camera of the mobile phone, then you will at least see who leaked this information. The configuration option will be in the sensitivity labeling configuration. In the sensitivity label in the encryption part, you will have a new checkbox called Use Dynamic Watermarking. Data loss prevention will have a Content Explorer permission update. This means that only data classification content viewer role owners can view sensitive information in Content Explorers. This applies to email subject and Teams items, the name. So we see here in Content Explorer for an Exchange mailbox, we have here under name, we see the sensitive information and or the subject about this email. This will be hidden afterwards, or with Teams we see the message, let's say a chat message in there, and only role members of data classification content viewer will see the content of this name field after this change has rolled out. That's it for Purview for this month. I hope you enjoyed this changes. The next date is August 21, where I will publish the freebie edition, hopefully with a little bit more Copilot changes next month again, or I will include another workload for free to demo or to show you how ChangeCockpit is working. If you aren't already a member of ChangeCockpit, and you would like to see all the other workloads, then please contact me. Every company has the opportunity to attend one time for free, so you can get an insight of this live presentation about what's coming and what's rolling out in Microsoft 365. Feedback is always welcome. If you have questions about these changes, then you can contact me with Teams chat or email to rolf@changecockpit.ch. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We will see you next month. And I wish you all a nice day, evening, whenever you are watching this video. Thanks and goodbye.